Got a nice little sizzle. A nice little sizzle. Who likes their air fryer with foil? I'm one of those people. Like, I was like, I'm too cheap to go out and buy air fryer liners. I'm just gonna use foil paper. Let's make it rain. It's your girl Tammy Trains. What is up, trainees? All right, so this is part 2 of my how I lost 40 pounds in a year, plus one of my favorite meals for high protein, low calorie lifestyle. So this is kind of the part 2. I introduced it with the meal, but then I alluded to the fact that I was going to put the meal itself in the part 2 because I wanted to spend more of the part 1 prefacing the experience by telling y'all the specific things that I did to lose 40 pounds. And this is just one example. All right, so I'm gonna be making some chicken nachos. Here's my plate. Here's what I'm gonna do with my plate. I'm gonna take my plate and I'm gonna put it on top of my food scale and I'm gonna zero out my food scale. So what I'm gonna do is actually pause here and angle my camera so you can see everything I'm doing and you get a better idea of what this looks like. Okay, so here we go. Like I said, I'm going to zero out my scale. I wonder if I turn it, will y'all be able to see it? Yeah. So I put the plate on top of it. Plate weighs. It's so funny because I feel like it changes depending on where I put the plate, right? My little paper plate weighs 0.8 ounces, right? Hit 0, back to 0. I'm going to aim to get, how much chicken did I say I was going to put on this? Here's my little macro tracker. There's an app to the link to the app that I use in my description box, in the description box down below. But here I'm gonna use, let's see, I use Kroger diced chicken breast as the example in the app, but I'm gonna aim for 3 ounces of the chicken breast. I hope you can see that. Yeah. So 3 ounces. So, like I was saying, I was gifted a bunch of chicken following a baby shower that I attended recently. And I figured, gee, why not keep that and use it for some meal prep later on in the week? Here we go. So, zeroed out. Now this is 3.1 ounces. Wow. Look at us. It just doesn't look like that much chicken for 3.1 ounces though, right? Maybe when I like spread it around, it'll, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Let me move it around with my knife because it's looking a little light. Yeah. Well, this is where we are right now. So what I'm gonna do with the chicken is I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the microwave for a little bit. In addition to that, I'm gonna take some grilled onions that I was gifted as well. Now the thing with the grilled onions is I try not to, like, honestly, I eyeball, but like I said before in one of my other videos, like only eyeball if you're really sure that you're getting that you can estimate, if you have a good eye, essentially, that your estimate is close to what the thing actually weighs, right? But what I'm gonna do is just estimate a 1/4 cup of the diced onion. Where's the diced onion in here? Yeah, 1/4 cup of the diced onion. So I'm gonna open her up. And the thing is, onions are so much lower in calories that you don't even really need to measure them or get extra strict with them per se. And you know, down here in Southern California, we do cilantro and onions, so it's a little seasoned, right? Oh, I'm so excited. These slices are a little thick, so I'm gonna hold on to those. I need the rest to be diced for easy bites. So I might not even get it up to like a quarter cup, but this is close enough. I'm assuming. Yeah, looks good. Okay. So I'm gonna stick this in the microwave for a little bit. And while that's happening, while that's heating up in the microwave, I'm going to shred some lettuce with y'all. So let me kind of clean my station up a little bit. Put this chicken to the side. Give me 10 seconds. I'm going to put this in the microwave. And then you know what I'm going to do after I put it in the microwave? I'm going to season it, or not season, but like give it a little bit more like, what's the term I'm looking for? I'm gonna let it sizzle in the air fryer for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna let it sizzle. All right, BRB. Okay, so while that's in the microwave, I'm going to turn off my scale. Put that to the side. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, but I thought I had the correct link to my food scale in the description box this whole time, but I actually didn't, so apologies. I did correct it in most of my recent videos, so that should be up to date now. And then it's not the same food scale specifically as the one that I use. Oh, there's our chicken. But I did put one that's similar up there. By the way, if y'all want to take a break and grab a beverage, I'm having some Diet Coke, which is also 0 calories. Yeah, Diet Coke. I said also, I didn't even tell y'all my other thing that's 0 calories. So lately, your girl has been on Diet Root Beer, and that is 0 calories. So take a break, take a sip. Really leverage these things that won't increase your calorie intake, but will serve as decent substitutes. So let me grab my chicken, throw that in the air fryer, and I'll come back and slice up my lettuce.
One hour later. A few moments later.
All right, my loves, I'm back. So, lettuce time. This is just the romaine hearts from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna grab one heart. And I'm gonna pull some of the exterior leaves, just a couple. I think that should be enough, honestly. I'm not gonna drown this thing in lettuce. But kind of like the onions, right? Like the romaine hearts, honestly, like I think you burn more calories chewing them than the calories they actually contain, right? And their actual caloric value. And that has something to do, someone correct me if I'm wrong or thumb me up if I'm right, with the thermogenic effect of food. So even looking at the diced onions, like I'm not really worried about those calorie wise, because that's another type of food where you burn so many calories while chewing those onions that it kind of outweighs, or what's the term? Yeah, I guess outweighs the number of calories that the food actually, that you intake while consuming the food, you take in while consuming the food. So chopping this lettuce up. Yeah, lettuce is the same way. And onions have phytonutrients. So those I believe are helpful for things like fighting off cancer. I don't remember all the details, but I remember that they have phytonutrients, and romaine lettuce has, obviously, like, it's one of your leafy greens. It's not the darkest leafy green, so opt to have some arugula or something in a different meal at a different time of day to make sure you're getting your dark leafy greens in. But I noticed that when I consume lettuce, it gives me additional hydration in my body, right? And it's also really great for keeping my skin clear. So love me some lettuce. And it also, I think there's some fiber. Is there fiber in romaine lettuce? I don't know, but I just know that whenever I have lettuce, like, it just helps my, like, bowel movements just happen more easily. Like lettuce is really great. Okay, so there's that. Now what I'm gonna do is grab my BRB one more time. I'm gonna get my chicken out of the air fryer. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is bring my plate back over. Does it have some chicken juice on it? Yes. Is it okay? Sure. And I'm going to, actually, no, I will wipe this down because I'm gonna stick it on my scale. All right, so, promise I'm still here. I'm just gonna grab a napkin, take this, wipe the edge a little bit. Make sure there's minimal residue, limited residue. Yeah. Put my glass to the side, move my scale over here. Right. Try not to make a mess. Do my best. All right, gonna take my scale. Going to zero it out again. Is it at 0? I don't know if y'all can tell, but for my end it says 0. All right, now we're gonna take these Simple Truth Organic protein chips. Again, I was saying that they're 10 grams of protein and 1 ounce for 140 calories. So not the best ratio when it comes to the 10% rule, but you know what, it's fine. I'm gonna have 2 ounces, which will be 280 calories and 20 grams of protein. So I'm gonna open her up. I'm gonna shake some onto the plate. 2 ounces, 0.9, 1.5. That's a lot. That's 2.4. Throw one back in, throw another back in. Throw this little bit back in. No, still says 2.1. 2.1. 2.0. That. Oh wait, 1.9. Listen, the scale won't let me be great. Not the food scale, not the body scale, none of these scales. The scales is out here raising hell.
Oh my god.
I'm a goofball. Oh goodness. All right, here. Yes, 2.0. Yes. So, put the chips to the side. We're going to put the plate down here. We're going to go ahead and put the lettuce on the plate over the chips, yeah? Go ahead, shredded lettuce, do your thing. Ooh. A lot of people are like, oh my god, iceberg lettuce is like all water. It has like minimal nutritional value. This isn't iceberg specifically, but I know that people say that about iceberg. And I'm like, dang, like even so, if it's a lot of water in the lettuce, isn't that still good for you? You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather eat something that's higher in water content than like lower, you know what I mean? Like it's still like, it's the stuff that you eat the lettuce with that's of concern, right? If you're just eating iceberg lettuce, which who does that, right? You're typically eating it with some sort of meat or other vegetables, right? All right, I think our chicken is ready, so I'm gonna grab that. It's got a nice little sizzle. A nice little sizzle. Who lines their air fryer with foil? I'm one of those people. Like I was like, I'm too cheap to go out and buy air fryer liners. I'm just gonna use foil paper. Ooh wee, I'm so excited. Yes. Y'all, look at that. Okay. If y'all hear that mysterious ticking sound in the background, that's my air fryer because I took the food out before time was actually up. Oh my goodness. Are there any Harry Potter fans in the house who remembers Potter Puppet Pals? The mysterious ticking noise. Snape, Cerberus Snape, Dumbledore. Oh, good Lord. All right, there's that. So. Oh, this actually is a lot more chicken than I thought it would be. What? Oh, I am a happy camper. Okay, so there's that. Now what I'm gonna do is get my salsa. So this is the salsa especial from Trader Joe's. It says here 10 calories per tablespoon, I believe. No, 2 tablespoons is 10 calories. Yeah. Oh, we're very happy with that. 2 tablespoons, 10 calories. I eyeball. I encourage you to err on the side of caution and avoid eyeballing if you can't trust yourself to do so effectively. So. Come on, girl. Shake that thing, don't stop. No, you know what I will do, honestly? Oh, come on. Oh, is it taking so long?
Yes.
I'm going to, I think I went off on it. I'm thinking about combining the part 1 and the part 2 and making everything one video and then just maybe doing a slide that says part 2. But I also want these to be 2 separate videos for those of us who, oh, this is difficult to open. Like, listen, me and my acrylic nails, first of all, check the Manny. Yeah, Gel X, did it myself. Ow. Ow.
Here we go.
Man, having acrylic nails is really a sacrifice because, like, there's so many things that you just, it's gonna be so much more difficult to do, right? All right. Oh, we did it. Yes. See, I knew y'all believed in me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think I will just go ahead and make them 2 separate videos because there's some people who are gonna want to hear the weight loss talk and there are some people who are gonna want to see the nachos, right? Okay. And then for those of y'all who want to see both, like, I love you. Thank you so much for rocking with me. You're the best part of why I do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get a spoon. Looking for a spoon, y'all. Still here, I promise. That's all I'm doing. So I'm looking for a spoon. Okay, got a spoon. Right. So this is like 1 tablespoon. Actually, you know what? I am one of those people who likes too much sauce. So I probably in my macro tracker have on here way more than 2 tablespoons of the salsa. Oh yeah, oh baby. I accounted for a whole, where is it? Oh, those are the chips. Reading backwards is hard. Oh, here we go at the top. Yeah, I accounted for 6 tablespoons. See that 3 times 2? So that's like 30 calories. So I put 1 tablespoon in here. I don't know if y'all can see that, right? My estimate of 1 tablespoon, right? So this is gonna be number 2. Now remember, I told y'all I'm Nigerian, so nothing's really spicy to me. Okay, number 3. You know I got the sauce. You know I'm saucy. Oof. Come on, Riri, let him know. All right, number 4. Ow, ow. Number 5. Number 6. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, okay. So we've got roughly, what is that? 2 times 3, 6 tablespoons here. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe my spoon down. And honestly, I'm the only one who's gonna be eating out of this yogurt container, so I don't mind that I'm doing this. But I am gonna go ahead and open up my yogurt container, aka my sour cream. We're just gonna start calling this our sour cream. Okay, and specifically in the app, what I did, because I couldn't find a version that was, what's it called? Specifically like based on this container. I think it's based on like if you were to get one of their smaller containers, right? So what I have here says Simple Truth, Greek non-fiber yogurt. I need this backlight to stay on. Actually, let me make it even brighter. There we go. Make our lives easier. I have here 1/2 of 1 container, right? And that's roughly 40 calories, right? But what I want to do is use the labeling on here to get as close to 40 calories as I can, to get around 40 calories. So it says here 110 calories in 2/3 cups, right? So I'm not going to put 2/3 cups in it. What I will actually do is, let me look online and see, half a container of, oh, I think I did figure this out. Yes, I did. Okay, so here's the thing. One Simple Truth organic container of their non-fat yogurt, Greek yogurt, I was able to go onto Instacart and I found out that it's actually 5.3 ounces. So what I did is I took that and I divided it in half. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's go into my cart. Oh, this is such a hack. Yeah. So mind game we're playing, right? Because we don't actually want to look at it as yogurt, right? But what I promise you, it tastes literally the same. Like it's very, very difficult to notice the difference. Okay, so one dollop here. Do a dollop, do a dollop, do a dollop of Daisy. All right, so that's one dollop, and then on the side, I'm gonna put some more of my ramekin, because the thing is, this is $2. And I think that this is, I don't know, tell me what y'all think in the comments. Do you think that this, in addition to this dollop, is roughly the equivalent of half this container? Because if that's the case, then that's gonna be our 40 calories, 7.5 grams of protein, right? And what I like to do, I just didn't want the sour cream to overpower the entire aesthetic. That's why I put it in the ramekin, right? And then it gives me the opportunity to ration it out so that I don't eat all the sour cream in one go, or leave too much sour cream at the end. Like, I'll know, who gets what I'm saying? I have like a better estimate of, like, you know, I'll be able to ration it out as I'm doing the eating, because I hate when I like eat something and I find out like, oh my God, I have no more sauce left because I ate all of it. Or like I'll like I'll be trying to ration the sauce out at the beginning, and then I'll realize like, wait, I have all this sauce left at the end because I didn't ration it out properly, or I over rationed it, right? Okay, so I know y'all probably missed my face because I've been Miss Bellum for the Powerpuff Girls / Wizard Kelly for a while now. But I am back, and that is it. That is my easy, high protein, low calorie chicken nacho meal. Oh my God, it looks so good. I need to take a picture of this. I'm so proud of this meal. And as far as the macros are concerned, here we go. Again, right? 480 calories. And we had the salsa, we had the Greek yogurt, we had the tortilla chips, we had the chicken, we had the onions. Oh, that's my diet root beer. It's not actually diet root beer in here, it's Diet Coke, but eventually I'm gonna have some diet root beer. Yummy. All right, and so let's dig into the macros even further, right? We've got 47.5 grams of protein for 480 calories. According to our 10% rule, right? More ideal would have been 48 grams of protein, but like, round it up, y'all. Right? It's almost 10% of the total caloric value, right? The grams of protein are almost 10% of the total caloric value. So this is a pretty strong example of a high protein, low calorie meal. Holla at me, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Bon appetit. Or y'all remember whatever season of Love is Blind that was, when Raven said bon appetit? I was dying. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little taste test, try to get a little bit of everything. Come on, lettuce. Really good. But you know what it means? What it needs really bad? Tapatio. And that's just because I really like spicy stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, sprinkle this on here. Keep eating. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.